for math today. We are going to be working on adding and subtracting multiples of 10. So let's go ahead and remember what our multiples of 10 are. Let's count from 10 to 120. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. All right. So when we're adding and subtracting with these multiples of 10, like 20, 30, numbers like that, I find it helpful to use our place value chart and think about what the 10s are and what the 1s are. So let's do, here's the first question. What's 10 more than 25? So get a paper and pencil. Let's write down 25, and then we're going to figure out 10 more. Now there are several different ways we can do this. I can think of 3 right off the top of my head. So see if you can think of a way. How can you figure out 10 more than 25? Go ahead and pause and think. Okay, if you're back, you already tried to solve 10 more than 25. I could think of 3 ways, so I'm excited to see what you wrote. Or I guess I won't see. Oh well. All right, so 10 more than 25. The first thing I thought was I could do quick tens. So I have, how many 10s do I have? 2 10s. How many 1s? 5 1s. 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to color code and just add another 10. Easy peasy. So then I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that's the first way I thought. The second way I thought is I would put that in a place value chart with my 10s. Oh, it's sloppy, but you know what it is. And 1s. So I was thinking I could do 25 and then just add another 10. So I could go plus one more 10, and then I could write it down here, 35, if I want to make my box a little bit longer. Or the last thing I thought is I thought I could write that in a number sentence. 25, 10 more than 25, I could do 25 plus 10 equals 35. So any of those ways are great ways to help us solve. And we'll use these strategies too when we get to the weirder numbers too, the ones that aren't nice and even like our multiples of 10. So let's go ahead and try to solve some more using some of those strategies. So here's your next challenge. What is 10 less than 25? 10 less. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can figure this one out. All right, if you're back, that means you already tried to figure out what is 10 less than 25. I think for me the easiest way is just to do quick 10s. I'm going to do my quick 10s again. 10, 20, because I have 2 10s, 5 1s. And if I'm trying to find 10 less, I don't want to erase because then I might forget that I took away 10. I'm just going to cross it off. Okay, 10 less. Now what's my number? How many 10s? 1 10. How many 1s? We still have 5. We didn't get rid of any. So, wow, that's sloppy. My goodness. All right, there we go. So 25, take away a 10, gives us 15. We could solve another way. We could do 25. You know what? I think if I was doing this in the place value chart, I'd want to put the quick 10s in the place value chart. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you can see that. Kind of hard to see the blue. But we could even do something like that and then take away 1. And then it shows us that it's 15. Or the last way we could do it is just write our number sentence. You know what? I'm doing this all kinds of sloppy. I'm going to try to make it neater for you next time. So 25, we could take away 10 and see how it's kind of lined up with our 10s and 1s. Well, it's 5 take away nothing. We didn't change it, so it's still 5. And then 2 take away 1 is 1. I want to make it neater for next time because we like our math to be neat so we can see what we've done. But there we have it. So 25 take away 10 is 15. All right. I'm going to try to be neater, and I hope you are going to try to be very neat with your work so you can make sure you get it right. Our next challenge, let's do 2 10s more than, it wants us to do 25 again. I guess we can do 25 again. 2 10s more than 25. So 25 plus 2 10s. See if you can solve that. I'm going to make a huge place value chart for mine. Yes. Yeah, I think so. 25 plus 2 tens. Go ahead and pause and solve. All right, so if I have 25, I'm going to write it in here, plus how many tens? 2 tens. Woo. And then I'd be able to count it up and solve. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45. And I want this to be a little neater just to show you how it's the same if we change it into numbers. So if I had 45 in a place value chart, plus 2 in the tens place, and 0 in the ones place, what number is that if you have 2 in the tens place and 0 in the ones? It's a 20. And then we're going to add them together. 5 plus nothing, it's going to be nothing. And then 4 plus, what did I mess up? Oh my goodness. It's supposed to be 25 plus 2. I took this number. Man, it's always good to check your work. 2 plus 2 is 4. So we can do our drawing that helps us, or we can use the numbers in the place value chart to help us see 25 plus 2 more tens, or 20, is 45. All right, let's practice a few more. I'm going to make the numbers a little trickier now that we've practiced that a couple times. Let's do 2 tens more than 67. 2 tens more than 67. So 67 plus 2 more tens. Go ahead and pause and solve. How are you going to do it? All right, if you're back, that means you went ahead and solved. So I'm going to do it nice and big. 2 tens more than 67. I'm just going to go ahead and write my numbers. I don't think I need to do quick tens anymore. If you are understanding it more, then you don't need to do quick tens. It's a good strategy. But if you think you can do it with just the numbers, that's awesome too. So if I have 67 and I'm going to add 2 more tens, no ones, I can see my numbers. I have 67 plus 20. All right, 7 plus nothing, doesn't change. It's still a 7. And then 6 plus 2 is 8. So 67 plus 2 more tens gives us 87. All right, let's do 2 more tricky ones, and then you're going to solve one on your own. Okay? Remember, you use which strategy makes sense to you. You can still draw quick tens, you can use the place value chart, or you can just write the numbers. Okay? You do what makes sense to you. All right, let's do, ooh, this sounds tricky. 2 tens less than 94. 94, and then you're taking away 2 tens. 2 tens less. If you want to, try to do this on your own, but if this is hard for you, then do it with me. Okay? I'm going to make this a big place value chart with my tens and ones. So we know we have the number 94. Now we want to do 2 tens less. So maybe it would be good to draw the quick tens for this one. We could cross off. I'll do it down here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do the quick tens and cross off 2. That would give me an answer. I'm going to keep that down there to check my answer when I finish. Or if I want to do the numbers, I can do 94 take away 2 tens. And how many ones? We're not taking away any ones. We're keeping that the same. Okay? So let's see. 4 minus 0, still 4. We still have 4 dots down there, so it's 4. You know what? I'm going to move my line up here so I have room for my answer. Okay. And then 9 take away 2. We can check it with our fingers. 9 take away 2. Boop, boop. 7. All right. So our answer should be 74. Let's check with our quick tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Ooh, 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 we did it. And we proved our thinking with our quick tens. So we solved with our place value chart and numbers, and we checked our thinking with quick tens. Ooh, 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 good job, us. All right, let's do one more, okay? One more. Let's do 23 plus 4 tens. 23 plus 4 tens. 23 plus 4 tens. Go ahead and pause and you solve it. All right, if you're back, you're checking your work with me. So if we have 23 and we're going to add 4 more 10s, we're going to change the ones? Nope, not today. So we're going to add them together. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 2 is 6. 63. Let's check it with our quick 10s. So if I have 23, oh, I don't really have any room. Oh, I'll do it over here. Off beat, little. 23, 1, 2, 3. So 2 10s, 3 1s, and then I add 4 10s. 2, 3, 4. Kind of squished, but that's okay. Let's count them and check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. So we solved with numbers and we checked with our quick 10s. Good job. All right, your final challenge is to solve 37 plus 40. And you can solve it with quick 10s, with numbers. You can show that you can do a couple different strategies. Wouldn't that be fancy? Solve in the way that makes the most sense to you. I'm excited